you are standing up, your block is handy. We're going to roll those shoulders up, back, and down a couple of times. Good. Use those elbows. Use those big arm movements. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then just one shoulder at a time. And take a little rock side to side. Good. And then one more time. And we're going to use this as if it's sort of a step. So just turn your book whichever way you want it to be. Start with your right foot up on it, left foot up, down, down, up, down, down. Give me a little march. And make it quick as you would like to. Sorry. We're leading with that right foot. One more time, right foot, and now tap down. Left foot goes up, down, down. I feel like we're in the 70s, no, it was 80s. I feel like as if I should be wearing turquoise and t-shirt. Tap down, other foot 4 times, 3, 2. Last time that leg, other leg, 3. Last 2. Last 1, tap down 2 with your right, up, down, down, up, down, down, other way, up, down, down, up, down, down, and now alternating. Good, and now you're going to stay on that book with your right foot. And first we're going to bend into it, drop down, and come up with a knee lift. And they are quick little movements, pressing up into your right leg, knee lift with your left, pump those arms. And it's sort of off to the side. 3, 2, 1, up, over, other side. Left leg on your block or your book. Pump those arms. Good, up and over, other leg for 8. Other side, 8. And other side, 2. 2. And just 1 and 1. And then stay, tap up. Right foot is on. Add a hamstring curl. With that hamstring curl, we're going to pull back. Other leg, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just 2 curls on this side, slow motion. And then we pick up that pace. Curl, curl. Last 2. Good. Other side, 2 slow motion. Well, maybe not slow. And now faster. Up and over, 8. Up and over, 8. Up and over, 4. Up and over, 4. 2 on this side. 2 on the second side. And then stay. Tap up again. This time we're going to add on extending arms and legs. Good. Up and over, other side. 4 extensions. Up and over, 2 extensions. Up and over, 2 extensions. Up and over, we're going to pick up that pace. So we go up, up, up. Up and over, 8. 4. 4. 2 on each side. And just pause. Give me a little march for those shoulders, knees. Swing those arms side to side. Rotate at your waist. Elbows come up. Knees cross over. Knees, arms together. Make this more about the knees coming up than the elbows coming down, right? Stay tall. 4, 3, 2. Oh, Joan, if you're there, you may want to mute yourself. Elongate that spine, pull those abs in, drop that right shoulder, look over your left. Back through center, other way. Back through center, tailbone up, tailbone under, tailbone up, thank you, tailbone under, tailbone up, abs drawn in, big deep breath in, relax those shoulders. All right, so we're gonna use that block or that book again for our quad work. If you have a chair handy, mine is, maybe you can see, occupied at the moment, so I'm not gonna move it. Step up with your right foot. Pull your left toes out in front. Bend your right knee deeply. Slide those left toes forward. So you're way down here. No weight on these toes, right? Let me see this. Let me see this. Lift them, tap them, tap them, tap them. Lift them, lift them, lift them, lift them. Yeah. Good. Back up again. Slide it out. Tap, lift, up. Slide, tap, lift, up. Oh, this seems familiar, doesn't it? Only we weren't on a block last week and we're not doing the whole clock this week. Good. Come on up. We're going to go to the side, straight to the side this time. All the way out. No weight on that leg, right? You can tap and lift it. You can stay down here. No weight on that leg. Don't put that leg down. Let me see it. Just hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah, bend this knee. Here we go. Bring it up. Slide it out. Lift it up, down, come up. Slide it out. Bend. Right knee stays bent. Lift lower and up. Slide it out. Lift lower and up. Slide it out. Lift lower and up. 2 more here. Good. And up. All right. Put that foot behind you. Bend your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Point your toes. Arms are going to come out to the side as you lift that leg and come back. Slide it out, lift it up, and come back. Slide it out, lift it up, and come back. I feel like we should be going, ah! The eagle has not landed. The eagle has exited. No, the eagle has landed, right? Good. Slide it out, lift it up. Last time, slide it out, lift it up. Woo, bring it up. I hope you felt that on that right side, but we're not quite done with the right side. Put your left foot parallel to your book. Keep your heel flexed, bend your right knee, tap your left heel, and we're gonna go up, up, up. So it's a small range of motion on this right leg, but you should feel that in your quad. Again, just polishing off here. Two more. Woo! Come on down. Ooh, I hope you guys felt that in your right leg, right glute, right quad, everything, right. All right, left foot up on that block. Right toes are going to point in front. You're going to bend that left knee, sink into it, and then we're going to raise that right leg up and make sure we don't have any weight on that right leg. Is the left knee bent? Bend that right left knee, sit down, sit down, sit down, and then bring it up. All right, here we go. Left knee bends. Slide it forward, lift it up and down. Slide forward, lift, lower, and up. Slide, lift, lower, and up. Slide, lift, lower, and up. You can do what you want with your arms. You might have them here just for balance. You can have them out to the sides. You could do some movement with that if you want. 2 more. Good. All right. We're going to the side. So bend that left knee. Slide that right leg out. And make sure we don't have any weight on it. Stay here. Stay here. Hold it up. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Left knee is bent. And then we come up. So we slide out, lift, lower, and up. Last 2. Last 1. All right, weight on that left leg. Right knee steps back, or right leg steps back. Flex so that your quad is going to stay, your knee is going to stay nice and straight. You're going to lift that leg as you squeeze, come up. Step back, squeeze, lift, and up. Step back, squeeze, lift, and up. Good, and then we're going to bring that foot, that right foot, next to your book. We're going to bend the left knee, tap the right heel down, and we just come quickly up and down. It's all about that left knee bending and straightening. No weight, no weight, no weight. It's not an up down, it's not an up down. It's not off the block. It's just this left leg bending and relax. Woo, shake that out. I'm going to grab another chair since mine is occupied. And that should give you a chance to stretch that leg out a little bit. I don't understand. I don't understand. No. All right. So we're going to use that book one more time to get a little bit of nice pure calf work. So you're going to have your chair handy. You'll probably want to have that. Your right foot is up on the book, but it's just kind of mid-arch, ball of foot and toe. And I'm all the way already up on my toes so that when I come up, my left leg can just hang in space. Or whichever other leg. Drop your heel way down below the book and then come even with the book. Drop below the book and even. Notice how much weight you have on your fingertips. Try to be gentle. Let's not break the backs of our chairs. Last 2, last 1. Stay even with your book and come up. Even with your book and up. Even, up. And now we're going to go all the way down through center, all the way up, all the way down through center and up. Down through center and up. Whew. Last one, stay at the top, go even higher if you can. I hope you're shaking by now. And then we're going to stretch that by dropping that heel off. Toes are still up on there. And then walk forward with your opposite leg and make sure that your booty isn't sticking out. That will be avoiding the stretch. So tuck your booty under and press your hips forward, and that should get your calf. So here isn't going to do it. Get that booty under and then bend that right knee or whichever leg is back. Good. Shake that out. Left toes, ball of the foot, and half of the arch are up on that. You're going to lift all the way up, come up so that right leg or the opposite leg is hanging. Heel below your book and then to book level. Below and level, below and level, below and level. Good. And now we go level and all the way up. Level and up. Good. Now we're going to go all the way down through center, all the way up, all the way down through center and up, all the way down through center and up. 4 more. Last 2. Last one, stay up, up, up. How high can you go? 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Woo! Drop that heel off. Walk forward with that right foot and tuck the hips under. Again, if you're back here, you're probably losing a little bit of that stretch, so you really want to tuck those hips and then bend that back knee. And then we'll shake that out. All right, so lower body should be pretty happy. So all we're going to do now, we're going to bring that book between our thighs. Now, if you have slippery pants, this will be a little bit challenging. That should have brought your knees, your ankles, and your hip bones into a beautiful straight alignment. Roll up on those toes. Bend your knees forward. Keep your heels lifted. Maybe see if you can lift them higher. And I just want you to squeeze your book. Squeeze your book. Squeeze your book. Keep squeezing, 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 and then lift straight up. And then bring your heels down. Up on those toes. Bend your knees forward. 4 squeezes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, heels down, heels up, knees bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything up, everything down, everything up. And so you kind of get that rhythm, right? Now, if you want, you can stay up on your toes the whole time. Just don't forget the squeeze of the book. If you're not coming down, then it may even become a 2 count rather than a 4 count. You're coming up and then bringing your heels down, and there are 4 steps to it. So you decide. I moved my book around, and you might play with that where you really feel the most intensity. Good. Last 2. On this last one, sit down into it. That book, squeeze it and hold. Just hold. This isometric contraction. Hold it, squeezing as hard as you can. For 8. Can you lift your heels a little higher for 7? Squeeze that book a little harder for 6. I know I'm counting really slowly. Woo! Check that booty for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Ah! There you go. Shake that out a little bit. All right, we're going to work on that upper body just a little bit, right? So hopefully, again, you have a little bit of weight to this book. We're going to come into our Pilates V with our feet, into a demi-plie. We're going to come up on those toes, and we're going to bend those knees outward. And we're just going to hold this. You might not need your chair, or you might want to have it. Just bring your book into a position where you can do just the middle part of that bicep curl. So this might not be a big deal, but your quads are in that isometric contraction. So hopefully they are feeling something. Good. And now I want you to lift that elbow away from you and do that same small range, bend and straighten, and then start bringing it in front of you. And hopefully by now you are starting to feel that bicep. You're moving it to the side and bringing it back to center with that bend and straighten it, and moving it to the side again. And relax. Hopefully, inner thighs, quads, bicep, maybe a little bit of shoulder. All right, book is on the opposite hand. Pilates V, up on those toes, or turnout position. Find that challenging position where your quads are starting to shake a little. Elbow can be in to start with, and find that middle range. Now, if that was easy for you, go ahead and move your elbow a little farther away. And then let's move it out to the side. Get it straight at some point. Try not to let it be loosey-goosey, straight, straight. Bring it in front. Out to the side. Don't forget the straight part. I was being wimpy, as opposed to Popeye. One last time to the side, and relax. All right. Chair back over to the other side. This time, we'll log into school with your book this time. Your hand is gonna hold on to it maybe this way, right? Shoulders are up, back, and down. It's in your left hand. Right foot is forward. Bend that right knee. Lift that left elbow. And extend that arm straight. Roll your shoulder out of your ear. It's gonna be a small bend and straighten, right? Just that small. And then you're gonna add to it. We're bending and straightening that leg, that right leg. We're extending that back leg. We're pressing through that arm. Palm is to the sky. Shoulder is away from your ear. Almost there. And relax. All right, switch that book to your other hand. Again, palm is facing the book. Left leg is going forward this time. Right leg is back. Shoulders up, back, and down. Lift that arm away from your body. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then when you're ready, pitch into that left leg. Bend and straighten it at the same time. Almost there. And relax. All right. So we're going to use the book for a set of regular push-ups. So all you're going to do is put the book at the back of your mat. You want to put your toes on that book and then walk yourself out into a regular push-up position. Arms are wide. And here we go. Keep that body in a strong, long, straight line. Try not to let the hips sag nor pipe. Keep it going. And relax. Come on down. Turn your palms up to the sky as you sit back. Bring it up. Bring your right hand. Thread your needle through the left. Open your top arm. And bring that the other way. Slide it through. Rotate and open. Ooh. All right. Slide that book underneath you, seated position. We're going to bend that left knee. This is just going to be that last little bit of pure quad work. Scoot your glutes out from under you to sit up on your sit bones. Stick that right leg out in front of you. Flex through the heel and point the toe. Flex through the heel and point the toe. Try and make sure you're really close to this left quad, and then lift that right leg off the ground and continue to point and flex. Good. Leave the toe pointed, lift it 1 inch. Flex through the heel, lift it 1 inch. Point the toe, bend it 1 inch, and reach, 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 reach. And then flex through the heel and push, 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 and push. Woo. Straighten out, opposite leg. Knee in, sit up nice and tall. From here, point and flex through that left leg. Lift it off the ground, point and flex. Good, leave the toes pointed, lift 1 inch. Flex through the heel and lift. Good, point the toe, bend, reach, reach. Flex through the heel, push. and relax. All right, go ahead and slide off that book now. And we're going to scoot it out of the way for just a second. Have your chair at the foot of your mat, please. You're going to put those lower legs up in the chair for a moment. And then you're going to grab your book again. We're going to do what we call a French press, but you're not going to get any coffee out of this. So, I got to think. Here we go. All right. So put that book in one hand, turn your palm towards the ground, press that shoulder blade down, and you're going to bend the elbow to the sky. Your palm is going to be facing you and straighten. Good. Adding to this, when you're ready, scoot your heels to the edge of your chair, add a hip lift. So triceps and booty. And relax. So just holding that, you might have felt some bicep there too because of having to hold this foot. All right, other hand, shoulder back and down. Bring that elbow crease towards you, bend and straighten. And then again, if you want to add some booty work, you lift as you straighten. And relax. All right. We're going to bring that book back between our knees as we had before. And you're doing that same bridge. So before we go up, let's tuck the hips and then tip them out. And tuck them under and tip them out. And then find what's halfway between those. Pull your ribs in, hands by your side, shoulders broad, lift up. Now, try and go a little higher. Try to get those knees go a little forward, those hips a little open, chest down, ribs in. But you're squeezing that book, and that should add that extra challenge. Squeeze it as hard as you can. Isometric hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax that down. Take a big deep breath in. We're going to do that a couple times. So here we go again. We're lifting, lifting, lifting. Knees go forward, hips go up. Squeeze the book, hold for 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down. Deep breath in. Exhale, bridge it up. Press those hips, hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift and squeeze and hold. And relax. All right, just for a quick little stretch, put your left foot up in the chair, bring that foot behind your right hamstring and hug it in. And just take a little rock side to side here. And then flex through that right heel. You might feel a little deeper stretch. And then right heel goes into the chair and left knee is going to come in. A little side to side if you'd like, and then flex through that heel again. Good. All right. So now we're going to go back to those biceps. We're going to add on some ab work as we, or some other work as we do this. So let's start with your left hand, since most of us are right dominant. Left arm is straight, and book is in the left palm. Ribs are down for now. Keep your elbow on the ground. And just start here, which might not be much of a big deal. So when you're ready, I want you to lift that elbow off the ground. And then again, rather than making this about the bend, I want you to make it about the straighten. Good. And then I just want you to lift your torso, but don't roll over to the left side. So there's where your challenge is, trying to square yourself up. Looking down and see, are your hips doing crazy things? And then don't lose the bicep stretch, that pressing straight. Good, bring that down. So that's one of those anti-rotation exercises you do when we're in the gym, and I can create resistance from the opposite side. But we're kind of doing this with the book. So we start with just a simple bicep curl, elbow resting on the ground. Life is good, but you know we're going to lift that off the ground and make it more of a straighten. And then when you're ready, lift up. Try not to go, oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. Can you square yourself up in spite of the fact that you have a couple pounds on that right hand? And then adding the up, down if you want. Don't have to. If your neck is bugging you, feel free to support, but don't pull. And relax. Woo! Hopefully you guys got that. All right. And now we're going to do palm. Let's go back to that left hand. All right. Just don't hurt yourselves. Bring that way up over your head so that your elbow is, kind of by your ear. Bend and straighten. So again, tricep work. And again, you might notice that your body is sort of squirreling away. So pull everything nice and even. Keep that tricep press going. And that's all we're going to do for now. Except I want you to really have that awareness of what's going on. Is one rib cage lifted but not the other? Can you try to create some symmetry? That's, again, you working against that weight, that anti-rotation. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over, arm back overhead. Try to find that symmetry, even weight in your hips. Did you rock over to one side? Can you square that up? What about the rib cages? Both sides of the rib cage, are they equally resting on the ground? Nod your head yes, lengthen out the back of the neck. Checking in, making sure that body is staying nice and square. And relax. All right, hopefully that kind of polished off that upper body a little bit. Let's open those arms out into a T position, a little stretch through the chest, and then flex your fingers back and press your palms outward for that bicep stretch. And then arms come over your head, bend your elbows, and just reach back, let your wrists rest, and that should start to give you a tricep stretch. And then shake everything out. All right, let's go ahead and move our chairs towards the bottom of our mat. We are going to use them one more time. And let's put the book kind of almost underneath the chair for now. Put your bottom foot on the book as you turn and face me. We're going to be on the elbow of the bottom elbow. So if you need to fold your mat in half, do so. Take your top leg and cross it in front on your book. And then notice if your hips are back, mine are. So I'm going to bring them in front. But then this shoulder is jammed up. So I'm going to have to make sure that shoulder is back and away. Pull those lats in, lift up into your side plank. And then if you can, lift that top leg on top of the bottom leg. You're just going to hold this for a couple of seconds. Should be a little more challenging than a regular side plank. If you want to lift the top leg, tap the bottom of your chair, tap, tap, and then bring that down. All right, option to stick with that one, or slide your book underneath the chair, keep your bottom leg on that. This will be similar to what we did last week, top leg on the chair seat. Again, those hips are going to roll back, so stack them up. Get this shoulder right over the elbow, push it back, lift up out of it. Give yourself extra cushioning if you think you'll need it. And then you lift up from there. This time, instead of the top leg tapping, the bottom leg taps. Tap. And relax. Oh. Hopefully you could tell there was some extra challenge there. So book and chair go to the opposite end, please. Good, and book's just a little ahead of the chair. Bottom foot on the chair. Lengthen out. This shoulder pushes back. Hips come forward a little bit. Top foot in front, maybe to start with. And then if you're okay with it, stack them up. And then if you want to, once you're there, you can either hold that, or you can take that top leg and tap the chair. And then come on down. Move your book where it is, but slide it a little farther under the chair. And slide down a little closer to the chair. Top leg is in that chair. And then, as you're ready, come on up, side plank. And then again, you can hold this or you can lift that bottom leg. And relax. Ooh, I find those rather challenging. Keep that where it is. Scoot your chair back a little bit. Scoot your dictionary forward a little bit. Come on over. Take your toes up on your dictionary. Your book, sorry. I don't know what you have there. Slide yourself into a little bit of an arch position, and then lift your chest away, ribs, lift it up, find that forward plank position. And then again, if you want, you lift one leg at a time, try and tap that chair without shifting your hips. When you've had enough, come on back, and you can use that chair and just rest back on that chair. Do that. Oh, not chair, book, sorry. All right, you are welcome to stick with that, or if you want, you're gonna bring your feet up in the chair this time. You're still gonna be on your elbows, forearms. And then you really have to be aware of body alignment because you may want to pike your hips or let them sag. That'd be really bad. So you have to press that floor away. Back of the neck in line with your spine. Lift through your quadriceps. Abs run in. Belly button pulled in. Back of the neck is nice and long. Holding. Keep lifting those hips but not piking them. And then bring it down. Ooh, turn around. Put that book on your heels. Hands in that chair. Sit it back. Palms to the sky. Open it up. All right. Bring it on up. I don't think you're going to need your chair again. But you will need your book. So we're going to start just holding your book with both hands. Feet are on the ground. Let's do our checkpoints. Ribs down, abs in. Deep breath in, exhale. Reach up towards the sky. And with a neutral spine, that means a little gap under your low back, abs drawn in. Reach your arms over your head and even put the book on your palms. You're going to stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, come down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stretch those arms over your head, palms to the sky, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale down. Lift, hold, reaching. Last time we're going to hold it a little longer. Deep breath in, lift, reach your arms and hold. If you want to, stack your legs in tabletop. Maybe pivot them open into that froggy position. Lift your torso a little higher, stretch your arms a little lower, a little longer. Stretch your legs straight if you want. Again, we're just holding isometric. Hug it in, book on your shins, back of the neck is long. All right, we're gonna take that book, we're gonna put it underneath our head. Not down at the neck, right? So slide it up so it's underneath your head and then nod yes, and you should feel a little tiny stretch in the back of your neck. Notice your chest is nice and open, your elbows are wide, and we want to keep it that way. Deep breath in. On the exhale, lift your torso, but keep your elbows on the ground. Good. Keeping the elbow closest to me on the ground, pivot towards me without pulling this elbow across. Good. Back through center, opposite elbow goes down, lift a little higher. Pivot the other way without pulling the elbow across the body. Open. So, what does this remind me of? Like a, kind of, not really a spotter, but that elbow pushes down and that's what initiates the movement. Try not to cross this back elbow over, right? Keep it going. Oh, that should be quite challenging. Good, last two and last one. Take that book. I'm not gonna be super comfortable, so we won't be here long. Slide it so it's underneath your shoulders and shoulder blades, and then fingertips to the edges of your skull. Think about what we just did. Exhale, pull your belly button in, lift yourself up. Put one elbow down and lift up. So you're off that book, back to center on the book. Lift up, back through the other way. Touch the book. Lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. Up and over every time. Oh man, those are killers. Keep going if you can. All right. Then if you want to, you just turn that into a chest stretch. So open your arms out into a T. If it's too uncomfortable to drop your head back, Terry, support your head. Bring your chin down, back of the neck is nice and long, elbows are wide. If that's just totally uncomfortable, then scoot that both up so it's underneath more of your head and neck. And you can still get that chest stretch. All right, grab that book. We're going to use that to stretch out. Straighten out your left leg. Bring that book behind your right knee. Hug it in. Pull that leg in nice and close. Roll it towards your left. Roll it towards your right. Back through center. Push it away. Tailbone comes down. And then pull it back in without rolling your tailbone up. Press your right heel towards the sky. And then flip that book behind your right calf. Straighten that right leg out, flex and point, flex and point. Flex pretty hard this time, see if you can pull it a little closer. Then the knee, put the book on the outside of the leg, bring it across your body for a little bit of extra stretch. Reach with that right arm, twist it over, book on top. And then as you come back through center, no book for now, cross it over, and then take the book on the inside of your right thigh, but press your left hip down. Bend your knees, cross all the way over, and then the book goes on that left shin. Take a little rock side to side. Now, option to put the book over on the right so that your knees land on it, so it's not as severe of a twist. But if you're okay with it, then don't use the book, or use the book on your right hand to keep that shoulder down. Back through center, both legs straighten. Left knee in, book behind that thigh. Move it to the right, move it to the left. Move it center, press the tailbone down, curl it up. Press it down, but then pull the knee back, flex through the heel. Press that heel to the sky, and then flip the book so it's behind your calf. Woo, point and flex. Flex a little harder, pull that leg a little closer, bend that knee, book on the outside, bring it across your body. A little extra stretch with that book. slide your left ankle over the right, book on the left thigh, hand on the right hip. Good. Then both knees cross all the way over, book on your right shin, please. Little rock. And then option to put the book on your right to make an easier landing for your legs, or put it in your left hand to keep that left shoulder down better, please. Back through center. Take a little rock side to side. Mosey your way over onto all fours for me, please. Good. We're going to round into a cat stretch and open up into a cow. Round into a cat and open into that cow. As we do so, we're going to slide our hands forward. We're going to lift our booty up in the air. We're going to walk it back down dog, coming out 1 foot at a time. And then wide stance, bend both knees, hands on your thighs, kitty cat stretch, and cow. Chest is open,